Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is a beer from Treehouse. This is Super Treat. So this is a double IPA. Oh, it's so weird. They don't show the ABV. Yeah. Anyway, it's probably around 7.6 or 7.8 to 8%. So this beer is an Imperial IPA. It uses house yeast and ridiculous amounts of citrus fruit hops. It has a candy-like backbone layer of intense hop flavors. They smell orange starburst, sweet tangerine, lychee, and freshly squeezed orange juice. It is also densely flavored, but important word, softly carbonated. So that might be that this is their test on playing with lighter carbonation. Generally, your ales and just generally a lot of your beers are going to be at 2.5 volumes of CO2. They might be pushing, 2.3, 2.2. Who knows? I guess it leans towards a little bit of sweetness. Again, what CO2 does is it actually reacts in your tongue and offers carbonic bite, which is literally a kind of attack of acidity, and it offers this kind of like rush, kind of like, I guess, making a beer a little perceptively more sour, bitter, and then if you drop that down, the beer is going to be perceivably more sweet. So, Super Treat. Really fun. Cool stuff. Can't wait. So this is Fall and Hay. This is back to New England. This is completely opaque. Yeah, this is full haze. It's a wonderful fluffy wet head. Smells like Treehouse to me. It has a really nice soft orange note to it. It's like orange creamsicle, orange sorbet. The fluffy, actually mostly what I'm getting is actually that fluffy wheat oat thing. It just smells like cooked cereal. Yeah, cornflakes, cooked cereal. Actually, not even quite cornflakes. Sort of like if you could soggy cornflakes. Really not the crisp, bright character of cornflakes. Or sort of you let it sit and you get that kind of corn character with milk. Yeah. Wrapped around with a nice kind of citrusy, sweet, and also slightly zesty orange. A little bit of pineapple in there too. Cheers. Yeah, it's New England. Or that's Treehouse, sorry. It's New England Treehouse, yeah. So, reminds me of some of those beers that I reviewed early on. It attacks with certainly has a green hop bite thing, for sure. Roastable, but this for sure had time to die it out. This is a month old, and there's a good amount of that. So this actually leans a lot towards despite the great aromatics, a lot towards what a lot of New England IPA producers do. It's just tasty, smells good, but there's a lot of hop burn to it, or hop dryness to it. It's good beer, but yeah, surprising, yeah. I don't really get the complexity of you get sweet tangerine, maybe a little bit orange starburst, not lychee, not freshly squeezed orange. Maybe on the aromatic, on the flavor, it is mostly hop burn or hop dryness, or what do you want to call it? There's a level where it's chewing grass, and then there's a point where it's hop dryness, and then that wheat oat thing that I was smelling sort of lingers just a little bit, but I'd say at least 50% of the palate is just that green hop character. I don't know. I've had great beers that sort of are Treehouse, but this is not one of those. I guess I'm now introduced to what Treehouse tastes like these days, and it's this is very much more generic in the sense that a lot of breweries are doing this beer, and it doesn't have it does have some Treehouse character to it, but a lot of breweries taste like this now. So this for me gets a smells killer. Probably the lowest rated Treehouse beer I remember getting it, or one of the, to this date, probably the lowest. B minus, 83. Yeah. I just don't like hop or anything. I don't know what to say. Super Treat from Treehouse. That's nice one, guys. Cheers. Later.